Okay, so first, the bad news. There's not going to be a Miguel O'Hara Spider-Man game announced with PS5. Good news is you're going to get Miles Morales, and it looks like it'll be a pretty fun game. And I thought, just give a quick little video on what I'm looking forward to with the PS5s while swaying through as Miguel O'Hara, because, I'm just protesting. So, like I said, Spider-Man release, that looks pretty fun. Ratchet & Clank, very fun, and Hitman 3. Those are the three I'm really looking forward to. There's a few others that look like they could be interesting. Some that I just don't feel like I got enough information. Stray looked like it could be really interesting, but, there's zero information. I have no idea what the storyline's going to be about. I have no idea what you're going to be doing. Possibly just playing a cat in a post-apocalyptic, robot-inspired future, which isn't a bad thing, but it's like, I would like more information before committing myself to something like that. But, anyway, we'll get back to Miles Morales. They're basically doing a Miles Morales Spider-Man game. Initially, a lot of people were nervous about this. Mainly because what they did in the comic books in the Ultimate Universe was kill off Peter Parker and have Miles Morales replace him. This was in the Ultimate Universe, which is not the normal Marvel Universe, but like an alternate dimension one. Miles Morales is still a good character. It just, I was nervous about this because Peter's story isn't really fully told. We need to know more before kind of replacing him with another Spider-Man. So, it looks like it's going to be kind of a one-shot game, kind of like Uncharted: The Lost Legacy was to the Uncharted series. A game that's almost a DLC, but a bit longer, and, yeah, just basically a bit longer than a normal DLC, sold as a regular game, and it'll be just kind of a fun, short game for Miles Morales. At least that's what it's looking like now. And hopefully it will stay that way. Hopefully it will not, be anything different. From the looks of it, it's going to be New York City in the winter, so that'll be fun. It looks like they have holiday decorations up, so between Thanksgiving and Christmas is probably what it will take place. And it's been theorized that it's Peter Parker's going to leave town, possibly going to Simcary, I think is how it's pronounced, I forget which, where at the end of one of the DLCs, Mary Jane revealed that she was going to be going there, so possibly Peter will be going there to visit her over the holidays, and Miles will be left in charge of the city, at which point bad stuff will happen and Miles will have to step up as a hero, which should be very interesting. From what we've seen of it, it's the only real difference I've seen between this and the regular Spider-Man play is the web swinging has a different style to it. It has more of a dance, jazzy feel to it than Peter Parker's normal web swinging. So that should be kind of interesting to play. No idea who the villain is. I jokingly suggested Gwenpool, just, for the fun of it, but it could be, really anybody. So, we'll see about that one. I am quite excited about it. It should be a fun game. If it is a shorter game, it should cost less. Uncharted Lost Legacy, for example, costs about 25% less than the normal game did. So $45 to the regular $60. And hopefully this game will be only about a quarter of the cost. I have no idea how much PS5 games are going to cost. But, yep, so looking forward to that game. Ratchet & Clank looks like a lot of fun. Looks like they're bringing in kind of an alternate reality Lombax, who will possess, she'll possess the same sort of skills that Ratchet does. At least, basically, the problem is we have very little clues to go on, so we're really guessing, but it looked like, from the way she moved, that she would have the same skills as Ratchet. Maybe a few different skill sets or whatever, so that should be interesting. Hitman 3 looks like looks like they will end the story arc they're doing now. They may not. They may keep it going, but it looks like they're going to try and do it as a trilogy, and this one, the story arc, and we will have all that, we will find out all the information there, so that should be fun. Honestly, they could keep Hitman going for a while. They've got a really good format with it, which is basically sandbox levels, multiple ways to you know, assassinate your targets or accomplish any other objectives, and you know, it's fun to explore. It basically creates these little mini worlds that are, for the most part, pretty fun to explore. And while everybody has their preferred games and some levels are better than others, it's still, I think, with that format, they could keep that game going for quite a while. You know, it has been going for quite a while, but that same sort of Hitman-type format would be really good if they kept it going. Anyway, but it almost looks like they're ending the current story arc, so maybe they are, maybe they aren't. We'll see. Like I said about Spider-Man, Peter's arc really isn't fully told. They've left a lot of stuff open in that arc, and yeah, I would like to know more about what's going on, what's happening, and I would like, you know, some further storylines with Peter doing his own thing and finding out what happened with Harry and so on. I've already given quite a few predictions for the next Spider-Man game, the one featuring Peter Parker. I have no idea what they're going to be doing with Miles in this game, so no real predictions. Outside of the holiday season, there might be some sort of Christmas-type villain, which actually doesn't sound so much Miles Morales and more like Great Lakes Avengers, so maybe they won't. Who knows? Anyway. So, predictions on the future Peter Parker ones I've already done, so not going to do that. And I think, yeah, that covers my thoughts and feelings about the upcoming PS5 games. Ooh, one final thing. If one of the games that I'm wanting comes with a PlayStation 5 that's got, like, cool controller adapters. I've never actually bought a PlayStation that had those stylized controllers and the box and stuff like that. So if one of the upcoming PS5 games has a special PlayStation 5 edition, I'll probably hold off on getting a PlayStation 5 and get it with that. So anyway, that's my take on it. Let me know what you think. Like and subscribe. Got a little white dot there. We'll see him like this. Yes. And yes, here's hoping Miguel O'Hara will get his own game. Bye.